Well, my name's Julie Sinclair, and currently I'm working on a PhD in higher adult and lifelong education here at MSU. And previously I have degrees in German, bachelor's degree in German language, and a master's degree in public administration, both of those being quite a while ago. Well, the primary reason I chose MSU was because I got connected to the faculty in the department through the recommendation of someone I knew. And they were very responsive to prospective students. It felt like a good fit for me in terms of I've been in professional practice for a long time, and the program was designed for people like that, and also just the reputation of the program and the institution. So those would be the main reasons. Well, I came into the PhD after 20 years out of higher ed completely. I was working in higher ed, but not in formal education, so it was sort of a new thing to pick up research again. And since I've been here, my previous work was in international programs. So I focused a lot of the research in that area, different aspects of international students and how they choose colleges, study abroad, and that's where I sort of connected to my dissertation research. So I'm looking at how international experiences are increasingly becoming a part of graduate education, specifically in the professions. Well, in the future, I hope that I can continue the research along with others who work in areas of international education so that we can benefit the practice of people who work in the field. That's what my main interest is, connecting to practice. So in other words, if you do research on how international students choose colleges, it could help institutions know better how to plan their strategic enrollment as opposed to just going on anecdotal evidence, which is what we tend to do in the field. So I'm hoping I can work with others in higher ed and international education on all different aspects of internationalization and how international work is increasingly becoming a part of what institutions in higher ed are doing and valuing. So hopefully there'll be many different opportunities to connect that with others in the field and to benefit those who practice in the field. Well, I came into this really thinking about moving to the next step of working in international education within higher ed. So that might be in a leadership position at an institution, could be anything from an executive director to a VP level of international programs work. So something along those lines. I'm still just sorting that out now, but it's still what I'm thinking. Kind of the next step in the career trajectory that I was already on. So a continuation of the niche that I've already found. You know, I'm an older student and I left a full-time job and I moved from another state. And so I gave up a lot, but I couldn't have done that without the fellowship. It allowed me to do that and be a full-time student again as opposed to trying to fit a PhD in part-time on top of a really busy career. So it's kind of been like it's allowed me to have a sabbatical from the work world, I guess I would say, and focus full-time with all the benefits of being full-time. And that's been a huge thing. I've really been grateful for that.